How's it going, eh? Welcome to my new channel. Thank you all who transferred over. Heart goes out to you guys. Love you guys. So, yeah. Today I'm honestly exhausted. I had possibly the longest day of my entire life. So, starts 2 days ago. I woke up exhausted because I had dance all night the night before. But then then I had school all day, then gym, and then that night I had dance until I think 10 o'clock. No, it was a competition, so it was the awards until like 11. And then I got home, so I didn't get to bed till like 2 in the morning, so not that bad. Actually, it was pretty bad. So I woke up early that morning. But the next day, I had to wake up at about 4 in the morning, so that means about 2 hours of sleep. Because my sister I had to drop her off at the airport, well, I can't drive yet, but failed my driver's license test again. I'm gonna get that next time. You'll see. Okay, but we dropped her off at the airport, and that was. But I had to wake up because of that. I had to wake up at about 4 in the morning. So for her, she's going to a trip to Quebec. If any of you know that, if any Americans even know where that is. But yeah. So next thing is we then went straight to the dance competition. Wait, no, we had breakfast first. Sorry, it's still a little buggled. We went straight to the dance competition, and when I got there, it wasn't open yet. We got there too early. So we went somewhere for breakfast, and we got breakfast there at McDonald's. I think we got breakfast. So yeah, we got breakfast there as always. Not very good. McDonald's not a food place. Like, I mean, they're a food place, but not good quality. So the next thing that I did was I really needed to use the bathroom after eating breakfast. The thing was that McDonald's didn't have a men's bathroom? Question mark. No, it honestly didn't. Like, it had a women's bathroom and a handicap bathroom. I talked to the person at the counter. Apparently, according to regulations, they are not required to have a men's bathroom. They're required to have a handicap bathroom and a women's bathroom. Apparently, I was supposed to use the handicap bathroom, but I did not want to use that because I'm going to be very vague here. It looked like somebody exploded in there. Nightmares. So, yeah, the next thing that happened is I went back to the dance competition, hoping that they had a bathroom that was open, but they weren't open yet, so I had to wait in the car for a good 15 minutes. You needed to use the bathroom. Eventually, when I got in, I sort of just sprinted straight down to the boys' change room. They switched us to a smaller change room this time. Last time we had a nice change room where we could actually fit. This time we got it's about this wide. I don't know if this is in the camera, but about 5 feet wide by 8 feet long. It's not tiny little closet. Hardly fit one person, yet there was about 17 of us that day. It was a hip-hop day. It was ridiculous. But, yeah. So after going around, I went upstairs and used the public bathroom. Because they switched us out of our change room with the bathroom. We had a closet, pretty much. So then I'm going to state this, I don't want to start no feminism war, but Dance World is literally the one world where the world is sexist towards guys. Only world. I mean, there might be another one, but most of the world is sexist towards girls. But not the dance world, which is what I've grown up in. So I've got slightly different views because of growing up in the dance world. But, I say but a lot. Start a drinking game with that. How I Met Your Mother reference. But, there we go again. There we go. Another drink. Alright. So, then after using the bathroom, I had the dance competition all day until late that night. And after getting out at about 11 or 12, because it ran a little late, we left. We were driving home, getting the highway. Huge! I mean, huge. We could see for like almost a mile because of the way the road was built. Those are my words. Slight slant. But there was a huge, like, backed up, the traffic was backed up the entire way to the horizon we could see. And, so we were in that lineup for over an hour. I was at the point where I was almost falling asleep in the car, but I couldn't because people next to us were blasting their radio. They were driving there, so about an hour or two later of going through this traffic jam, it finally just clears up, and we never get to see what happened. We see maybe a hubcap and a skid mark. I think that was all we saw. Yeah, that was all we saw. But yeah, so got home and went to bed at about almost 5 in the morning, when I had to get up at 6 the next day for school. Yay! So that concludes possibly the longest day of my entire life. Thank you for sitting through that. I am exhausted, and as always, see you guys next time I see you, and as always, love you guys. I butchered that outro.